here I am again. I want to talk about something that feels very close to where I've been recently. More so over the last 3 years. And I want to probably call this the cost of self-doubt. Not a kind that's loud and obvious, but the quiet kind that makes you question what you already know. And I wonder if you have ever found yourself going back and forth in your mind, even when something inside you felt very clear. Have you ever asked for one more opinion or just waited a little longer, hoping for certainty before you decide? And slowly, without realizing it, you start to move further away from your own voice. I've seen this in myself actually. There have been several moments in my life where my instinct was there, my clarity was there, but instead of trusting it, I started to doubt it. I questioned whether I was being too quick, too emotional, too influenced by my past experiences. And the more I questioned it, the more I looked outside for validation, for reassurance, or for someone else to confirm what I was feeling. And something interesting happened in that process. I didn't become more clear. I became more confused because every time I outsourced my knowing, I moved a little further away from myself. And what stayed with me afterward was just not the outcome of the situation, but this lingering, weird feeling of, I knew this. I knew, and I still didn't trust it. And I think that's the part I'm beginning to understand more deeply. It's the real cost of self-doubt. It's not that we make the wrong decisions. It's that we slowly lose our connection to the part of us that already sees clearly. We start to rely more on external certainty, validation, and less on internal awareness. And over time, that creates a quiet kind of dissonance within us where we look like we are making thoughtful, considered choices. It looks very good on the outside, but internally, something feels so off or so unsettled. So what I'm doing differently now to that awareness is that I'm paying attention to that very first signal. I'm not rushing to act on it. No pressure. But I'm not dismissing it either. I am beginning to notice when I begin to spiral into overthinking, and I now am beginning to gently ask myself, what did I already know before I started doubting myself? And that question has been grounding, because more often than not, the clarity is already there. It just got buried under the need to feel certain. And maybe that's the real lesson for me. That self-trust does not begin when life becomes clear. It begins when I stop abandoning myself in the search for certainty. Because somewhere the truth is, we may still make mistakes. We may still get some things wrong. But there is a difference between making a mistake while listening to yourself and losing yourself while trying not to make mistakes. And that is the cost I no longer want to pay. So now I want to live a little closer to my own knowing, to pause when something within me speaks, and to honor it, to listen, even when the world around me is louder. Because maybe the goal is not to be free of doubt. Maybe the goal is not to let doubt have the final say. Sometimes the greatest loss is not choosing wrong, it is in silencing the part of you that already knew.